about the youthful exuberance that can bring into a side. Just look at the Springboks out in France, playing with some fantastic names such as Moody and Kurtley Arendse, who comes from this fantastic university. Another legend from UWC, of course, Chester Williams, may he rest in peace, who did so much to develop this university and rugby, and Paul True, who is and was the head coach for UWC this year, winning the Varsity Shield final. But this is what we've come here to see. San Clemente, women in white, DHL Western Province. Apparently, from what I hear from some of the management of this Western Province women's side, they have not lost in their exhibition match jersey that they're playing. There on the left, they are walking onto the pitch. A couple of fantastic players as well in what is sort of a barbarian setup for the San Clemente Rhinos. A couple of South Africans in that side as well. Zianda Konchi in there, the captain, Shonalia Weston for the San Clemente Rhinos. Has played a bit of rugby for the Sharks women as well. So fantastic to see so much intellectual property being joined together. And well, if you want to know a sport where cultures get to really connect and find the things that they're able to relate to, rugby is exactly for that. Such an opportunity for them to understand the game, see the professional side of the game, see facilities all around the world, not just as a player, but also in management, as a coach, in admin. And there's so much this game can offer. Really, really excited for the opportunity to play some sides that you're not usually playing up against and doing it across the oceans of the world, and an absolutely different continent than what you're used to. So San Clemente, all the way from California, come here to UWC to play against the DHL Western Province women's side, finalists in this year's provincial tournament. And it should be interesting to see which way this one goes. Look out for Grace Kukutai on the San Clemente Rhinos, the number 10. Blackfern, that from New Zealand, and he's going to kick off now. And also play fly off. Kristen Bitter, fullback for the San Clemente Rhinos. And off we go. It's a deep, low, flat kickoff. Nokubonga Siko takes it up. It's a good carry from outside of the 22. They go. Ball comes quickly. Litlem Zimkulu takes it up. Good defense from the San Clemente Rhinos. The exit comes, but it's an awkward kick. Well covered that. Salome Lewis takes it up. The clean is nice and quick on her as well. To the left they go. Inside center. Alicia Namosimalo unable to take it cleanly. And not the best exit for DHL Western Province women there. But you could see what they were trying to do, just setting it up, giving some more space and time to the fly-off to exit, but it just seemed like they were in two minds.
Time off, guys, I just need to change.
San Clemente Rhinos unable to capitalize off of that missed kick.
Yo, I can't get this.
Referee just making sure all is connected well. The mic, earpiece. Changing her jersey, it seems. So
yeah.
That's Zoe Naude refereeing us here from Western Province.
Time on. Let's go.
Interesting to see what Western Province women's side decide to do here. Ayaka
Bind.
Soga.
Sit.
To feed. Solid scrum there from Western Province, just keeping it nice and steady. It comes onto the blind. Soga now links up nicely with 8th man. But it's called a forward pass. Nokubonga Siko. So a few mistakes early on, handling mistakes from both sides. Western Province unable to get out of their own half, but showing some good intent, playing some running rugby. An opportunity now for the San Clemente Rhinos to show their hand.
Sit.
Sophie Perez
Same mark. When you
We
keep
have to
that
wait a
arm
little
up.
bit longer as we reset the scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Perez, who's been in the squads of the American women's side, she's been having a look at. One of a few talented players, and just jumping the gun was Scrummy Ayaka Soga. A little bit
On the mark,
over
please.
eager there. Very smart play from the captain, Shona Lee Weston, to just use her boot nicely and keep the ball in that scrum.
Here we go.
Good communication between the captain and the number 9, Sophie Perez. And not a bad touch finder either. Just over 10 meters from the try line now. They're in the green
Use the middle
zone.
mark. Half a meter.
First line out of the game.
Right.
I've gone for the split. And that's a fantastic throw from Sam Brackett.
More.
Brilliant take, Nom
Voltage
Samokwayi. Linking up nicely with Somla Posey. Now it comes from the back line. Good hands. Grace Kukutai is able to also find the
No
offload to
advantage
Somla
there. Back
Posey.
to the collapse.
But we'll go back
should we get back
for
10,
the
please?
advantage. Not taking the 3 points. Backing their systems and their set piece. San Clemente
Western Province.
Rhinos now close,
Collapsing
just 5
them all
meters
first.
out. Will they go for the
Collapsing.
maul? We've already seen them
Here we go,
split
please
the
walk in here.
5-man.
Thank you.
If it's not broke, don't change it. Ex-Springbok Nom Samokwai again. Max height. That's a brilliantly set up.
Obstruction.
But the obstruction is called by Nadir. Taken quickly. Ayaka Soga. Good defense again from the San Clemente Rhinos. Quick ball. Awkward. Little pass there from the scrummy, but picked up nicely by
We have
Western
it, first
Province.
one.
They want to be
Get out there, blue.
accurate
out there, blue.
now. No mistakes inside their 22, and it's a turnover. Good counter-racking. Prayers goes right. Here comes the captain. Great offload. It's Posey through the gap. Too strong. What an opening stanza of play from the San Clemente Rhinos. Good pressure. They back their systems. Fantastic execution of the set piece. That line out of theirs working very nicely. Unfortunately with the obstruction, couldn't set it up and get over the try line, but a few unforced errors from the Western Province women's side just allowed San Clemente Rhinos to keep having another bite at the cherry, and brilliant play there from the talented Grace Kukutai with the offload to Hlomla Puzi. Fantastic line she ran as well. What a way to start the game. Kristen Bitter to make it a full 7. Just how you want to start off the game. Head coach Justin Ben, who's from these areas, an ex-Marty and Stormer player. Head coach of the San Clemente Rhinos will be very happy with that. Very accurate. They stuck to their strategy, good pressure on defense, and then making sure they capitalize on the mistakes of DHL Western Province women to turn that pressure into points.
Here we go.
Senika Adams. It's flat. It's an awkward one to take.
Advantage knock.
Unable to collect it cleanly that time, Mariam Ibrahim. And the Western Province women have done well to regain possession of the ball. She's been busy. Number 8, Nokubonga Siko.
Advantage there.
Makes
You
a
were
few
there first,
valuable
knock on.
meters. choose to go for the scrum. We've seen live wire scrummy, Ayaka, Soga with the quick tap. This time they just slow it down. They can feel, I'm sure they're in the right area of the pitch to
Please wait for the calls.
regain,
Wait for the call.
try to gain control of this game. Enjoy a little bit of momentum.
Crouch. Bind.
That front row, very dangerous.
Sit.
Played a lot of games throughout the
Balls out.
provincial competition. It comes out quickly now for DHL Western Province. This is good play, just a miscommunication there with fullback joining the line. Kamelita Malone, but she cleaned up nicely. Good linking with the outside backs as well. It's left winger, Rika Hendricks. Quick ball. Here come the forwards. Tandile Masui does well.
You need a pull.
As I was about to say, good defense from the Rhinos. Taken quickly now. Quick tap. This is good hands,
Advantage,
good
not 10.
interplay between the heavyweights there. Annelies and Damase with a nice place. Here comes Zandi Swatozwa.
Not 10.
Still playing the advantage. They weren't 10
Happy with the
meters
mark?
back. This is where DHL Western Province women's side want to play. And it looks like it'll be a trick play here. Soga, nothing tricky about that. Straight to the forwards. Bollocking rung there. Jordan Conite. 7 meters out.
Captain, second one, you guys are late, and there's no clear release. Okay, so you're going for the ball once the ruck is formed.
Referee
Tell
Nadir
clear release. Clear release.
is having a word with Captain Leah Weston. A few too many infringements, especially in this area. Taken quickly. Soga again. Nothing fancy about it. Direct play. Great play there from number 4, Tandi Luemazi. Unselfish,
Balls
placing
out.
it, making sure they can pull the phases. Here comes a lock partner. Zandiswa needed to hold on to it. Koswa. So close. Was looking for the offload.
No advantage there. Knock on.
Rhinos defense stands strong.
There's a mark.
But much better from DHL Western Province women's side with ball in hand, looking more organized, trying to build the phases nicely.
Crouch.
Just needed to show a little more patience.
Bind. Sit.
Pressure on the Rhinos. Good, solid scrum from them. Nice and stable. Perez gets it out. Here comes the 10. Grace Kukutai. Did they need to play it like that? They didn't. It was high-risk rugby. And that's what happens. Sese Tumchazi gets in. Great awareness, brilliant skills as well to pick it up on her bootstraps. And then the strength, good body position, nice and low, driving the legs, protecting the ball. Over she goes. DHL Western Province women's side back in it. And it's right in front of the posts as well. Shouldn't be too difficult for Sanika Adams. Both sides playing perhaps a little too much rugby deep inside their 22. Western Province was punished and they return the favor now, scoring a try, and the conversion is good. 7 points apiece. Pendulum of momentum swings both ways. It all started off with that kickoff from the Rhinos and then a few mistakes. The DHL Western Province women's side capitalizing, and Rhinos did the same in their own 22. Played a bit too much rugby and Western Province punished them. Bitter. It's flat, but it's deep enough and it's awkward. The oval bounce with a cruel bounce there. A little bit of a Yorker for Raika Hendricks. We've already seen how quick she is. Very difficult to stop.
Crouch. Bind.
Seeing a very good battle
Sit.
as they go toe-to-toe in those front rows. Montoro under a bit of pressure, but it comes back cleanly. Here comes Grace Kukutai. Nice short ball. Britta joins in nicely. Ooh, looked for the one-handed pass around the corner to Bjorkland. Clever defense from Western Province outside backs, just to stay alive between the spaces, keeping your arms up, making it difficult to get around you, find the players coming onto the ball on the outside. That time it was Natalie Bjorkland.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Balls out.
Comes out quickly for Western Province, cleaned up nicely. Nokubonga Siko. Under pressure, what a steal that was.
What's it?
Not sure of the number, but San Clemente Rhinos have the ball now. Here comes the try scorer, Shomla Puzi. Perez
That's right. Sorry.
gives it to Ibrahim. It's a good strong carry, but solid defense as well from DHL Western Province. Nkabo with the tackle that time. Now Kukutai looking for the cross kick. Katie Loas was onto it.
Why not?
A little bit scrappy, but DHL Western
Happy with
Province
in line
were
there.
able to just put enough bodies around the ball there. Still under pressure though. Sam
Just wait,
Brackett
just wait.
looks to throw it into the
This is
line out
Mark, please
again. A
hold the meter. Thank you.
five-person split. Sam Brackett, great steal. Fantastic lift as well. Max height. Annelise Tabo steals it, but it comes back for the San Clemente Rhinos and unable to play the advantage. So
Knock on in the line
we'll
out.
come back for that knock on. Nomsa Mokwai, she's been the money ball. But fantastic adjustments, great competing there from Annelise Wemkabo, the number 26.
Your captain.
Must
yeah.
be said, when it comes to lineouts, everything is about synchronization, making sure that your lifters are there, the timing is good.
Bind.
That was picture perfect, but
Sit.
I'll have another go at it here. The Rhinos, their scrum has been solid. They haven't lost any yet. Another one comes back cleanly. They go towards the short side. Leah Weston, brilliant. They work that overlap beautifully. Perez then gives it to right winger Katie Lawals. That's rugby. Fantastic strategy. DHL Western Province
Okay,
women's
I'm seeing the release,
flankers
but I will
needed to
speak to
try
the
and
captain.
get out of there quickly. But very
Captain,
well worked.
8.
Shona
Forward,
Leah
please.
Weston linking up with Sophie Perez, and then Sophie Perez holding on to it,
Can you
drawing
guys just give a
that last
clearer release, please? I'm seeing the release. but can
DHL
I just
Western
see the
Province
release?
defender
Yeah.
and putting away right winger Katie Laws. That close, you will not stop her. Well, she had the right direction, but just didn't have enough power. She was kicking into a slight breeze. So they take the lead by 5 points now. They've been so accurate when in that green zone to try and score some points and capitalize. So far, 2 visits to the 22, 2 tries for the San Clemente Rhinos.
Just make sure your players are behind you.
Seneca Adams gets a little more loft on the kickoff this time. Mega Mambe, that's Meg Mambe. There, nice little offload to Ibrahim. Or rather, it was Grace Kukutai. Good carry from her as well. Perez Goes towards the right side. Look at that burst of pace. Nomsa Mogwai. Press now. Gives it short. Zianda Konchi. So powerful with ball in hand. Takes a few Western Province defenders to get it down. Press with the box kick now. Let bounce by Malone.
Advantage.
And a great chase as well. Malone tries to keep it alive.
You're just grabbing around here.
A bit of a high tackle though from
9.
Katie Lohaus. Tap and go. I've seen so much of that in the first half. Not much of an angle to try and go for a touch finder. It's another good carry. Great burst of pace. Great defense again. Nomsa Mogwai with a brilliant tackle. Struggling to get the ball out cleanly in both phases. Sese Tumchazi. Quick ball. So much pressure at ruck time coming from the San Clemente Rhinos as well. This is Grace Kukutai with a good tackle, good pressure.
You're not on the ball.
Comes back slowly for Western Province women. Shifts a bit wider now. Nokubonga Siko. She's the one to go to if you're looking for go forward. It's quick ball as well. Great hands as well there. Zandi Swatozwa. Ndamase. Huge carry. Ndamase.
First one.
Great meters that time, but she's a little bit isolated, and we've seen them already perform the jackal, the San Clemente Rhinos. They've won themselves a penalty. Quick tap from the captain. Sam Brackett got the jackal. Here comes Captain Shona Leah Weston looking for the offload. Meg Mambe couldn't hold on to it, but they're on the 5-meter line, and there was a knock-on. It's frantic. Fantastic transitional rugby there from the San Clemente Rhinos. Great awareness from the captain. Always play to the whistle.
Sure.
DHL Western Province women just caught napping there. And well, Captain Shona Leah Weston needed no second invitation.
Okay, sure.
Almost made it all the way. Scrambled defense was good by the DHL Western Province women's side. Remember, a lot of these Western Province players are still 20 years old. And a lot of them are in that back line. So trying to bring in that new young blood.
Yeah.
So good for the depth of your squad, but also for development as players start to get the call up to the bigger leagues.
Bind. Sit.
Pre-engage.
You go at the back of the scrum. 9 here.
It's a little over-eager again. Tap goes. Here she comes again. Nomsa Mogwai, ex-Springbok. Just a few meters short. Our true grit shown on defense to stop her. 30 centimeters out now. It's a pick and go. It's the captain. She's been denied once already. This time they will not. Captain courageous. Shona Leah Weston gets over. They stretch that lead now to 17 points. The conversion will be right in front of the sticks.
Jade, can you speak
leading
to
by
the
example.
Push so that they understand what
Shona Leah Weston.
Can't hear? Bulela, can you hear? Can you speak to the front row, 1, 2, and 3 about the early push, please? Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Bitter makes it a full 7, and that stretches the lead now to 12 points for the San Clemente Rhinos.
Okay.
Please watch the not releasing because we're trying to place the ball. Well, they tackle and then not release.
I'm not seeing the same picture, but I
So,
have spoken to them about it.
if you heard Layla,
that point was
MC down below, they have made a few changes in that front row. Number 16, Hope Cooper's on. Amahle Nyoba and Nikki Diggs to the pitch. Must be said, Sam Brackett looked really good. So did Conchi and Montoro, scrummaging well. But kickoff comes. Well collected, fresh legs. Sophia Lamfer Prayers, a bit of an awkward pass. Picked up very nicely by Western Province, but
Advantage knock.
couldn't hold on to it. The knock-on is there. They've got the advantage now. Opposite number, Grace Kukutai cleans up nicely. Good hands as well. Great little shot.
Advantage
The
over.
ball, Alicia Nomo Simalau, almost up to the halfway line for the Rhinos.
From the side there, number 12.
Counter ruck is illegal. Coming in from the side was Sese Tumchasi. Taken quickly. Here comes Meg Mambe. Finds Mokwai. She's been everywhere. Shifting it out wide now, really giving the ball some air. That's Sophia Lamfra. Try score a low horse.
Release, Western
Protects the ball
Province.
nicely. Sophie Perez digs for it. Good run onto the ball as well by Hope Cooper, but it's met by a big hit.
Clear release. Stay outside.
Perez, show and go. It opens up for her. Looking for support. Guess who's there? Nomsa Mokwai. Perez behind the back. This is very well organized rugby. What a line that is. Salome Lewis.
Leave the neck.
She's freed up her arm, but she'll
Advantage.
protect the ball. She knows she's close. Ball retention is good. Can't stop her. A mega play.
Province, please keep the
Meg
tackles lower. You're
Mambe.
grabbing around the neck.
You can see the high five for Salome Lewis. It was her who ran that fantastic unders line. So difficult in those wider channels when you're looking to spread the ball out wide. The defense is trying to cross cover. When you come across the grain, very difficult for the defense to adjust and then drop the shoulder. You're running into arms. That's what Salome Lewis did so well to get over the advantage line right up to the 5-meter line, and then there was no stopping the Rhinos. Support so good from the pack of forwards. We've seen Nomsa Mokwai, Meg Mambe finishes off that time. And well, Shona Leah Weston has been everywhere. Kristen Bitter, who also plays fly off, makes it 4 out of 3.
Sure, thank you. I'm going to play on.
Sanika Adams with the kickoff. Not contestable, but here come those fresh legs now. Sophia Lamfra.
One
good
step,
carry.
one step.
Perez looks right, goes left. Meg Mambe looks for the offload. Smart play again.
Play the ball.
Great composure in the trenches, in the tight. They look to build the phases now. Hope Cooper.
One step.
Rather Nikki Dix that time. Doing well. Eager now to get involved in the game. What a difference she's making. Sophia Lamfra is there. Desperation.
Hands, cross the form.
Desperation from the DHL Western Province women. That time it was fullback Malone coming into it, but there's Hope Cooper. Big hit on her. Jordan Conite does well to get onto her feet immediately as well. Amahle Nyoba protects the ball nicely. She's made some valuable meters. Into the 22 they go.
Okay, captain, please.
And referee
Penalty there
Nadir
for
will
hands
want
in.
to have a
And again
word.
here. Please speak to your players. Once the ruck is formed, no hands. Wait.
Looking
Time
for
is
the
off.
quick tap.
Time is off.
She's already got a try to her name, Meg Mambe rather. But just look at the composure and the control,
Time on.
knowing what kind of rugby to play
Hands.
in which areas of the pitch. So important. That's how you capitalize. Sophia Perez goes towards the left. Nikki Dix, she's been busy. Good technique with placing the ball. Perez, Hope Cooper links up nicely. Here comes Nomsa Mokwai. Meg Mambe now takes it up. It always takes more than one player to bring it down. She's over the try line.
Just before.
Has she been held up?
Get out the way, Western
Good
Province.
defense, desperate defense. Western Province women.
Play the ball, play the ball.
Short ball again. Sophia Lamford driven backwards. She's so busy. Nokubonga Siko with some great defense. Here comes the captain. Leah Weston. Leah Weston gets past one. That's a fantastic little fend with the left leg. She won't stop. Tackle comes in the end. It's a pick and go. It's number 7, Mariam Ibrahim. Quick ball rugby, high tempo rugby. Great rhythm. Once you get that rhythm going and the players are all on the same page, which Shona Leah Weston has made sure of, very difficult to stop. Commit a few too many players, and sooner or later the gaps will come. Some fantastic carries as well, must be said, from that Rhinos forward pack. Enjoying their time out here in the Western Cape. And they've been really busy, which has been great to see. Opening up, if I'm not mistaken, a high-performance center in Gordons Bay. They've been out in Worcester. They've been out at some old age homes as well. And she'll make no mistake. Kristen Bitter makes it a full 7 points from that visit. And they're starting to really stretch the lead now. Just over 10 minutes left of this first half. And it must be said, you could see by the way that they were executing at their set piece that this is a very well-organized side. They haven't given away too many penalties.
There's a sub.
They've been able to adjust and follow the example set by their captain, Shona Leah Weston. So some more substitutes come. There'll be some rolling subs, of course, this being an exhibition match. But Perez did really, really well. And how's about this number 19? Sophia Lamfer again. Yardage on a carry. Substitute with a first pass from the base of the scrum. Lisa Egberts. Great line again. She does it so well. Salome Lewis. Will she go all the way? Of course she will. She's got legs.
First a touchdown, then the knock.
Floodgates are opening up now. The pace at which they run onto the ball, the accuracy of the passing, the patience to make sure you hold your line and get your timing right, must be said.
Jade,
spot
can you hear
on.
me now?
Coaching staff of the San Clemente Rhinos side
Can
will
Jade
be
hear me?
absolutely ecstatic with the performance so far in this first half. Better. It's been good refereeing from Naude as well, must be said. We've seen some good continuity. It has gotten a bit scrappy with mistakes from both sides, but I think she's been solid on the whistle. And, well, San Clemente Rhinos have been able to play some very good rugby. It's great to see continuity in this beautiful game. Number 9, a bit of an awkward kickoff, but if the kickoff is awkward, it'll be awkward to take. Not for Sophia Lamfer. Again, a powerful run
What's up, you offside?
by the substitute. Here comes Egberts. Meg Mambe does well. Short little ball to Ibrahim. Egberts digs behind the back. Fantastic hands. Grace Kukutai. But they're under pressure now. About 10 meters behind the advantage line. Meg Mambe shifts it. This is Nikki Dix. Took 2 players to get her down. Egberts, quick ball. Once they get some momentum, they're just fantastic to watch. There's a good offload. Meg Mambe, again in the trenches. Great place from her. Egberts, quick ball. Dix looks for some support. Chip and go from Kukutai. Well covered, must be said, by Malone, but couldn't hold on to it. Egberts is there to clean up. Hope Cooper plays scrummy. Jasmine Rampton
Get outside!
gets it
get
over the
outside.
advantage line. Pick and go from Egberts. Trying to suck in the fringe defenders of DHL
Release
Western
now.
Province, but That's a great
counter-attack.
counter shove as well. Brilliant play that. Annelise Ndamase does well. No one there cleaning and
Second
well,
one, holding on.
holding
Good
on to
steal.
the ball.
Second
So
one,
there's a
holding
quick tap. It comes back for Western Province women's side. Yes, Sese Tumchazi looking for support. It comes from number 9, Ayaka Sore. She's so dangerous. She's had a good steal to her name already. Here she goes. It's Mkabo. Quick ball. The Rhinos still reloading. Nokubonga Siko takes it up. Big carry again from the Western Province women.
Stay outside.
Short ball, Ndamase. Good carry, quick ball as well. Malone joins the line. Short ball now. She's dangerous. Nokubonga Siko. She'll keep
Stay
coming
outside.
and you played every single game in the starting number, that number 8, throughout the Premiership, the provincial tournament here in South Africa. Yeah,
Hands on the ground
Ruck
first.
was formed and not supporting her weight. Amahle Nyoba. So they get the penalty. It's just great to see from the DHL Western Province women. Trailing by 33 points, but they're still sticking to their structures. Making sure they don't run out of energy. Chin up.
Play 10.
Next job. Seneca Adams. That's a good touch into the 22. She made sure.
Sure. Subs.
Annelise
Numbers,
Nkabo.
Province.
She was the one who broke the line.
6.
Showed her
Here we go.
incredible injection of pace for a
Province
forward.
here. You
Tall
come
and
here.
lanky. She's also had a good steal. She's at the back of that line out. Here's Onwaba Mzanga. Go to the front of the line out. Great throw to get it over that front contester of the Rhinos.
Off the head.
Awkward one for Seneca Adams. It's gone backwards though, and they've retained possession. Western Province women looking to give the ball a little bit of air now. No support. Offload is good from Masakala. Malone takes it up.
Play.
Clean comes, but it's slow ball. Cleaning up Nokubonga Siko.
Holding.
Again, just not reacting quick enough to the ruck, just standing off of it. Allowing the Clementi Rhinos to get in there and get the steal, but they're
Come, player.
playing rugby here. They go wide. Offload is fantastic, Salome Lewis, but just put a foot in touch.
Fine, play on.
Grace Campbell, I believe it was.
Just wait, Province. Guys, if you have a receiver, the receiver can't also come into the line. One person needs to come out. Okay.
To the back it goes. It's a difficult one. The wind just shifting it a bit too far away from number 26, Mkabo, and the San Clemente Rhinos now looking to build some phases right into traffic.
You have your
Mkabo's
feet
over the
down.
ball.
You have
She's
to put your
supporting her
body
weight. Referee says let go. Comes back for the Rhinos. Well slowed down though. Jasmine Rampton shifts it out wide. Always looking for support. Look at how Salome Lewis, the way she runs onto it from so much depth, allowing the ball carrier enough time to
Get outside,
pick her out.
outside.
Egbert. Here comes Rampton again. Fantastic defense that from Zandi Swakozwa. But San Clemente Rhinos done well. They just hold on to the ball.
Time off. Play
And
down.
it looks like there's a bit of
Stay.
an injury there, and it looks like it could be fullback.
Medics.
Carmelita Malone.
Thank you.
And well, what a success a meeting like this is. Not just for SA Rugby, but and not just for the San Clemente Rhinos, not just for
It'll be your scrum
DHL
here.
Western
Okay,
Province,
that's all
but
moving
for
forward.
America as a nation. Of course, Kenya, the Lionesses come into action. How big is that game for the African continent? Allowing women's rugby to grow. And of course, for the Springbok women going into the WXV2
Is it?
competition
Just
in
minimal.
just about 4 weeks. And we'll see the substitutes come on. How fantastic is the
It's running
support
subs, it's fine,
coming
yeah.
from the stands. Malone will come off the
Time on.
pitch. On
Time
come a
on.
new look front row.
Scrum.
Anuka Ekron, Mahichama, and Groenewald on for the DHL Western Province women. Nokubonga Siko gets a rest.
There's a mark just
So
right
does
You guys
the
found
live
subs?
wire. Annelisiwe Mkabo. How busy was she? Definitely has a great understanding of the game of rugby. We saw her attempt a very good jackal, break through the line and show some deceptive pace. And of course with that line out steal as well. But it's all about the San Clemente Rhinos here. Got
Bye.
another set piece just outside the 22
Set.
of Province.
Stay outside. Stay outside.
Good scrummage to absorb the pressure and a good pickup as well from Captain Leah Weston. Egberts, Hope Cooper, strong carry.
Clear release.
Into the 22 they go. Slow down, but not listening
Slowing
to
the
the
ball down.
referee.
Leave.
Annelisa Ndama says she will not give up.
Here we go.
Great body position. She's in over the ball, but I think the ruck had been formed, so got to listen to the referee. Let go of it.
There we go.
Bitter looks to go for the touchline. Haven't scored a maul try yet. Sure, that'll be something that'll get the coaches on their feet. Here comes
This is middle ball.
Bronwyn Doma onto the pitch, and how good was she? Shonalia Weston. Hope Cooper looking to feed the line out. Dummy comes and that's great deception at the front of the line now, keeping it nice and simple. This
Yes.
time they've loaded the maul correctly. No
Use it
obstruction
once.
here. Maybe the body height is a bit
Use it
high up.
now.
Great pressure from DHL Western Province. Goes out wide now. San Clemente Rhinos through their captain, Grace Kukutai, and a short ball. Build the phases. Egberts, same side. Province defense stands strong. Egberts, quick ball, snipe around the fringes. Will she go all the way? Malone is there.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Held
Goal
up.
line drop out. Hands underneath the ball. Goal line drop out.
Been asking some very good questions around the fringes of the ruck
Thank you.
of DHL Western Province.
Please behind the line. Goal line
it's a
drop.
pick
No.
and go
Goal line drop
Or a
out.
short pass to
You know how to play that. You've been playing
Meg
provincial.
Mambe.
It's
Seen
a
Nomsa
drop
Mokwai
kick.
so dangerous in those areas, and
Okay.
of course those front rowers.
Play. You know the rules. Please can we go
Awkward,
behind the line?
awkward
You gonna
touch
retake it?
finder.
Can I
That
just have less
penalty.
chatting? Thank you. Here you go. Behind, please.
So, Carmelita Malone. Will have a go. It doesn't connect off the boot nicely either. So, Rampton looks to find some players on the outside. This is good cross-covering defense from DHL Western Province.
off
Good
your feet,
pressure as well.
12.
They're
You're
on
off your
over the
feet.
ball.
One step.
Rucking comes from the Rhinos. Egberts under pressure, able to release the ball. Hope Cooper recycles nicely. Egberts, that's time to Nikki Dix. Defense is solid from the Western Province ladies. Amahle Nyoba,
Make sure you're outside.
pick and
stay
go,
outside.
make some valuable yardage. Egberts out wide. Great pass, Grace Kukutai. But the defense has shifted very nicely into those wider channels. They're putting bodies in front
Is
of
that time, Vian?
the Rhinos. And well, desperate defense, but they've denied
Half
the
time.
San Clemente Rhinos. Right on the
Should be short
halftime
try, but I
hooter.
was not sure. I saw the hands on the first. Did you see it? Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And referee
I think
Naude
my
says
view
that's
was
all she
just
wrote
hold
for
up.
the first half. What a first half that was
Sure. Thank you.
from this women's side, all the way from California, the San Clemente Rhinos.
Just call
40 points.
because
And
for Jay,
Western Province women's
I was
side
happy.
unable to capitalize a few errors, and
this.
some of those errors happening in their own 22. A little bit unorganized at times, but must be said, a great fixture in that first half. Rhinos playing some fantastic rugby. Look out for Salome Lewis. She knows what it's all about. A fantastic performance as well. Captain Courageous, Shonalia Weston. Stay with us for the second half.
Yeah. I spoke
And
to
if
him
you are
yesterday.
staying with us during this halftime break,
Yeah.
we've got a few very interesting interviews down pitch side.
In the beginning, I was seeing no clear release from them, but the thing is, they're very fast. They're not used to, Western's not used to that. Then I blew that there, and then there was no more breakdowns with Okay, will they give me more time than... Okay.
So taking a look, walking through the stands now, and it must be said, with the weather like this, a good turnout, not too bad. We've heard the shouts. The Springbok 7 side is here as well. Of course, Nadine Roos and a couple of other players will be a part of that, and they'll be preparing as well for the qualifiers. Of course, so much talent. One of the best players in the world, Nadine Roos. And that first half, San Clemente Rhinos, one of the best rugby academies in the States. So much development. They've really got some fantastic facilities as well. But of course, rugby, a game that they're trying to get more people playing in America. And what better way to do that than to exchange intellectual property, whether it's coaches or players, but just spreading the word and getting an opportunity to travel around the world as well to see how big this game can be and how keen so many parts of the world and so many people in the world are to play this beautiful sport.
Hi, I'm Sophia. Nice to meet you.
So in fact, I'm with one of the, well, what an impact she made off of the bench, Sophia Lamfer. How are you feeling? It's all smiles. It seems like you haven't even broken a sweat. Fantastic weather. How's the experience?
Well, Tunzi, it's been amazing. This is my second time in South Africa, but my first time with Rhinos. The game's been going really well. You can't ask for better weather, honestly. It's amazing. It's good wind, good temperatures, but it's going really well. This is our first time, all of us as a team together. We're coming from all over the world to play together, and we're really locking it down today. And I'm really, really proud of us. I'm playing a new position. I was a back, and I've transitioned to a forward, so this is kind of my forward debut, if you'd say. And it's going really well. I'm having a great time, and lovely athletes we're playing against as well. We're super excited and grateful to be here.
Yeah, you're going toe-to-toe. The challenge has been magnificent. And, of course, speaking to some of your management, the culture of the team has been great. The Rhinos out in California, I followed a few of the things on social media. I saw the way you named your team by throwing the paper airplane and reading it out. So fantastic to see that. But speaking to the coaches and them mentioning that it's about the culture, the spirit of the game, and just allowing the women's game to grow as well. But what a performance. You haven't even broken a sweat. You said you moved from being a backhand player to being a forward. But great to hear as well that this very young DHL Western Province women's side are coming toe-to-toe. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I mean, I think they're pretty brutal. They love their size and they love their aggression. I can tell that they've been playing with each other for a while. They have that chemistry. They know when to offload, when to pass. They trust each other. That is so evident. So I can see them coming in with that same big hit coming forward and staying connected and calm under pressure. So hopefully we can bring that same energy and that same continuity there. But it's going to be a great second half. I'm very excited, yes.
How many days do you have left in South Africa?
I'm here till December, so Rhinos are thank you to them, but they're keeping me out here to December for some more tournaments and some more training out here. A lot of our coaches are based here, so what better weather and better people to train around than in South Africa. So I'm here for a while.
No, absolutely brilliant. I cannot wait to see what the Rhinos get up to. Fantastic, the efforts that you've made as a union, as an organization, and of course the spirit of the game. I think it's evident in this Rhinos side that you absolutely love and relish the opportunity to strut your stuff and to play the game. You love having competition as well, a challenge from other players, and I hope you enjoy the 3 months that you've got left here.
Yes, I'm so grateful for this interview, and thank you to South Africa for having us. Rhinos, again, thank you for having me. Western Province, I'll see you in the second half. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sophia. So that's Sophia Lamford. She's been, one of the players to talk about in that first half. Brilliant player coming off of the bench. And now we've got someone else with us, one of the DHL Western Province women's players, a captain, in fact. Sisanjani? Akonta Ngosi. Fantastic to have you guys. How big is this opportunity as well for you guys? You were finalists in this year's premiership, of course. Unfortunately, not coming away with the win. But how big is it to play against some international opposition?
It's awesome because we're gaining some experience as players, and if you look at our team, it's like mostly like new players, like under 20. So we like basically the development stage of Western Province, but we're happy to be here.
And no better team to play against, a team you're not used to playing against, different cultures, different languages. And it just, I guess, makes the players feel like they're in a union where they'll experience new things. And it's fantastic, I'm sure, for those young players you mentioned. Masithethe nge-second half, ke sisi. Nizawukwenza ntoni ngoku?
I think the first half, first of all, I think we were very nervous because we haven't even practiced together in like a month after the season was done. So, I mean, the nerves are off now. So it's time to get physical because they're very physical, they're very direct. So we have to just play our hearts out because there isn't any other half after this one.
No, 100%. Inhliziyos, everything in rugby. And to make no mistake, we saw that. Don't let the scoreboard confuse you. It's about development. We see the rolling subs coming in. You've got a fantastic management team. Speak to us a little bit about that. How is it having your head coach now? And although you didn't win that final, how important is it to build for next season?
Yes, it's very important to keep growing. First of all, to keep going and practicing with each other because next year is going to be a big year for us as well because we're getting used to each other now and we're just here to have fun as well and to win, I guess, next year.
Of course, and tell me, as a woman playing rugby in South African Western Province, there's been a lot of investment, a lot of talk about the game growing. For yourself as the captain and, of course, a passionate rugby player, how does it feel, especially during a Rugby World Cup?
Listen, this is a big thing, okay? Because later, after our game, we're going to see the Springbok women, and most of the ladies here, we aspire to be in that national team. So it's very good, and we see the turn up as well to watch the Springbok, the women in general. So we're happy for people to come and support the women's rugby, and we hope to impress everybody.
Thank you very much. From the captain, keep coming out and supporting women's rugby. They hope to impress everyone. I think it's been impressive already. The fact that you're playing for the jersey, the fact that you're youngsters and you're enjoying just the atmosphere of this rugby game and this day of rugby. I hope you get many more. All the best going forward with your plans and all the best for the second half. See, you did say that the nerves are down now. They must watch out.
They should watch out. We're just happy to be here and let the game begin.
Captain, my captain, Siyabulela sisi, all the best, ne? So there's the captain for the DHL Western Province side. And besides me, an ex-women's Bulls Daisy player, Layla Harrison. She's the MC here at this fantastic exhibition of rugby. But Sevens, rugby players are here to support the Springboks. Leila, how big is this for the women's Springbok side in preparation for that first tournament, the WXV Tier 2? What do you think the coaches are expecting, the players are expecting? Of course, it's a very important one going forward. They're coming off of the back of not a bad World Cup last year. Give me your thoughts.
I think WXV allows the teams to kind of be playing against sides that are the same in ranking, so it allows each other to kind of play against some more competitive rugby. You don't want to be playing against tier 2, tier 3 ranked teams, and then you kind of get blasted, and that hurts your confidence. So I think it's really important for what we're doing now to be able to gain that confidence come Rugby World Cup time. But we were speaking about the sevens girls that are here. Come on. We're speaking about the sevens girls that are here. They've also qualified for the HSBC World Series. So they're in preparation for that. But on top of that, they're also in preparation for the Olympic qualifiers. So it's going to be so important for them to also put on a show and show the world what they can do.
Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a Rugby World Cup year for the men's game, for the women's game, onwards and upwards. And of course, for Africa as a continent, huge for the Kenyan Lionesses to come out here and get the opportunity to play against the best women's African rugby side.
And the Springbok women faced them in Madagascar just a few months ago as well, where they played the Rugby Africa Championship, and then the Kenya Lionesses were ranked second. So they're going to be playing in Dubai soon. So it's so good for these girls to be able.
You kicking? You ready? You gotta roll first. Slowing the ball down. Knock on. Are your captains off? Who's the new captain?
I think. I got it.
Okay, sure.
Locks in. 3.
9. Western Province, stay on side. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
And unable to
Advantage,
find space
knock
out
on in a
wide,
tackle.
but what they do, the Rhinos, they hold on to possession and they just keep working for each other to make sure that they recycle. Lawhorse, Egberts, Rampton, fantastic handling skills also, not just to hold on to it, but to release the ball to
No advantage. Back to the knock.
Cooper.
Knock on in the tackle.
So they'll come back for the advantage there. They'll have the feed to the scrum.
Let me set.
Second.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Good
Balls
feed,
out.
Egberts. Scrum remains stable. Bitter's now at the fly-off position. Nice little switch play that. Rhinos back into the vacuum. Defense was good. Bitter. Looking for space out wide, breaking through tackles. Here come the Rhinos. She'll go all the way. No stopping her. Another one. Katie Lohaus. It's too high up, the defense, but there the camaraderie is. They're here to enjoy the game. And, well, if you heard Sophia Lamford at halftime, we had a lovely interview with her. She said the beautiful thing about this DHL Western Province women's side is that they love contact. They'll keep coming for you. They trust each other. And just unfortunately, maybe not at the level yet, technique-wise. A little bit high up in the tackles. You need to go for the legs, especially with players who have a very high level of technique. Shifting the ball away from contact, looking for the fend. We saw Shonalia Weston do that. We've seen a couple of the outside backs do that as well. Salome Lewis, one of them, and Lohaus. But Kristen Bitter, who started at fullback and has moved into the fly-off position in the second half, makes no mistake. 47 points now for the Rhinos. They start the second half where they left off in that first half. And also seems as if something that's very encouraging for the coaches at least would be that when they do make their substitutes, it's not as if they lose structure. It just gets a little bit tougher for the defensive side, in this case DHL Western Province women, because the energy levels stay high up. That's a decent kickoff. The chase is good as well from the DHL women's side.
One step, one step, one step.
Sophia Lamfer. Strong carry. Bronwyn Dorma holding on to it. It's going to take a few players to take it down. In the end, Luca Ekron does well. Lisa Egberts.
You're not on the ball.
Feeds Hope Cooper. How often have we seen that combo? Bitter now with a bit of a cross kick into space. That's brilliant. Look at Lohaus come. So difficult to take.
Tackling without the ball.
To take it cleanly and hold
From
on
11.
to the ball, but an infringement tackling the player without the ball there was number 9, Ayaka Soka. She does so well to get into those areas. Cross covering, and a sweeping role for the number 9 position. It's something, it's a box she's ticked, definitely. The way she sweeps, the way she makes sure that she's always looking at what players in the wider channels are going to do. Defensive play has been good from the scrummy.
Wait, just wait. 6, please, Province. Get back if you're not 6. 2 here, 2 here. 2 here.
In the line out for the Rhinos, they've bunched the middle. There's the deception at the front. They do it so well. Mix up Bronwyn Dorma. Not sure who was supposed to rip there. Looked to set up the maul, but haven't had much luck in that area of the game against this DHL Western Province
I should
women's
just come
side.
straight. Don't step in and go in.
Hold that weight.
Crouch. Bind.
So Malone is
Sit.
moved to the scrum off position. And it looks like actually she's swapped outright with Ayaka Soka. Stays on her feet nicely. Support comes, that's very good play. Sese Tumchazi. Ndamase. Good carry. Malone, awkward pass, unable to hold on to it. Rampton. for the Rhinos. They're inside the 22.
From the
That's
side,
a
15.
solid counter ruck as well. Jordan Conite. Quick tap is taken. Sam Brackett is back on the pitch. Inside. Cutting in. Outside backs of the Rhinos. Stop short though. Egbert. Short ball. Nicky Dix will look to go all the way. Too strong. Too close to the line. Fantastic technique with the ball carry. That's a try. And look at that, they jog back to the kickoff point, back to their side to receive the kickoff. It definitely is a fantastic chemistry in this team, it must be said. And the support for this DHL Western Province women's side as well, fantastic. Number 24, Lee Fortain, comes onto the pitch. Stand to be corrected, but that is the niece of Cheslin Colby. So look out, get the ball to her. Bitter gets another conversion. She's been really good off the tee. Kristen Bitter. All teamwork for the San Clemente Rhinos. And they continue to turn those screws, trying to make sure they don't get caught up with the scoreboard, but try to bring in some complacency, but to stick to the plan. Make sure they're able to take as much data from this opportunity as possible. Here come DHL Western Province women. It's a high kickoff. Unable to collect it was Isabella Gonzalez. It's a great pickup there. Ola Masakala. The balls come out quickly now for DHL Western Province women. Anushka Groenewald under pressure. Malone does well to get it out of there. Here comes Conite. Ndamase there with a good clean. Malone. Remain under a little bit of pressure.
No
How's
clear release.
that for a jackal, but tackler not releasing, so they'll take the penalty. Malone says, let's go quickly. Ndamase is there, show and go, handoff. She's gonna be tough to stop. Listen to the crowd. Just about 10 meters out now. Conite, a propping partner, takes it up. Malone goes to the opposite side, stopped by some offside Rhino defenders.
Play down.
Look like Sam Brackett.
Okay, time's off, but your penalty's over here. Time on.
So, oh, it's a great carry that. Great. Lihle Mzimkhulu.
Happy. On the line.
Talk about taking the game and putting it on your shoulders. A great rugby player. Lihle Mzimkhulu. And what a carry that was. An injection of speed. I'm sure the San Clemente Rhinos were not expecting. They had more than enough time to get ready for it.
I'll be fine for the rest.
She's been quite good at coming in at that number 9 position as well. Even under pressure, she's got good skills to release it. And when you've got the support of your forwards like that, well then, who are you kidding? Brilliant. Anushka Groenewald saying, I'll carry you off the pitch. My teammate, you've been good for us at the base of the ruck. There's that camaraderie, that chemistry we're talking about. Right winger, Ola Masakala, can't get it over. So just the 12 points for DHL Western Province women. But a big improvement for them. Difficult to get momentum or rhythm as San Clemente Rhinos are piling into rucks. They're slowing the ball down. And we can see just how much they've been doing that, because the penalty they've given away is for being offsides around those fringes. So trying to really apply pressure onto the number 9 of the DHL Western Province women's. What's good about that is you end up getting very good clean ball on your own ball, and you can get some good rhythm and quick ball, which we've seen. They know exactly what to do with that. Look at the scoreboard. Kristen Bitter. It's a deep, high kickoff. Taken nicely by Sakala. And shifted out wide.
Not rolling quick enough.
Quickly now, Soga. Anushka Groenewald. Anushka Ekron. Ndamase, she's got good hands. Good pass as well. Ah, the last pass just couldn't make it to Raika Hendricks. She did have a bit of space, but they've retained possession very well. Soga with the box kick. No one really chasing though. And
knock on in the tackle.
Rino Diaz says there was a bit of a knock.
Let's give it a go, yeah?
Number 19. Number 19.
Wait.
What? Yeah.
Scored the first try of the game. She's so dangerous. Thomna Posi back onto the pitch.
It's theirs. It's knock on in the tackle from you guys. Yeah. Sit.
Second 10. Second.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Stay on side.
Ayaka Soga feeds, and it's a pick and go. Looking for quick ball. Naude with some fantastic ducking and diving to get out of the way. Strong carry. That time, Lee Fortain. But just couldn't hold on to it. So a bit of a knock on there, and the San Clemente Rhinos will have to put into the scrum. And that's the kind of pressure I was talking about at ruck time. Tacklers releasing, but not letting the ball come easily for this DHL Western Province women's side. Always trying to disrupt, making it difficult to place the ball or to land and then place the ball, and they've done that very well. Quick put in, good scrum. Bitter.
Side.
Good hit. Sesetum Chasi, but they're able to deliver the ball into the wider channels. Lohas, right winger. Holds on to it nicely. Recycles.
Rolling, throwing the ball down. Okay, captain.
Substitute, slows the ball down. She's in the number 9 position now,
This
although
one's a card.
jerseys don't have numbers on them. Good to see the San Clemente Rhinos coaching staff really trying to give everyone an opportunity to play.
There we go.
Bitter. Very good touch finder. Gets the side into the 22. Hope Cooper waits to feed. Back to a 5-man split now. It looks like Jasmine Rampton is who it will go to. It does. It's clean. It's a very well executed line out. Britters sends it out wide now. Lawhorse in the center position. Good little skip pass from her. They've got numbers out wide, but the shift is good from the Western Province backline. And over the ball is Fortain.
Okay.
It's a tough one. That's a 50-50.
Unfortunately, just spoke to you.
Yeah, and well, there's the captain.
Time on.
loves the game. Sese
Not
Tumchazi
rolling, repeated infringement.
spoke to her at halftime as well. She just wants to play. But she'll have to spend some time in Sinbin. Another good touch finder from Britta. So right up on the 5-meter line now. Will they look to set up a maul? Sam Brackett, I believe, has moved into the flanker position.
Yeah.
Isabella Gonzalez in front of Jasmine Rampton and Hlomla Puzi. Goes to Rampton, no contest from DHL Western Province women. They stay there and they've done this. They've stopped them here before, but this time the maul gets a little bit of momentum. It's ticking forward, inching forward. They're over the line. Great finishing there to put it down. That's a try for the San Clemente Rhinos. Just not low enough in their body position. Western Province women. And it allowed that maul to gain a bit of momentum. Once it did, there was no stopping them. They were right on the 5-meter. Tandile Mazwi looks to come on to the pitch for Western Province women.
Drop kick? Drop kick, surely?
Yeah, Sophia Lamfer was right. Conditions like this as a rugby player, it couldn't get better.
No.
If it's sunny, can get a little bit hot, especially when the game is frantic and the type of rugby that the San Clemente Rhinos try to play. Definitely look to give the ball some air and play some running rugby. Bitter with the conversion. Not good, but close. And a bit of a breeze. It's overcast.
Thank you.
Not really moist or muddy underfoot, which can happen in these areas of the Western Cape. But a game in these conditions, you're able to really empty the engine. Recover so quickly. Ekron gets good connection deep into the 22. Back onto the pitch now is Grace Kukutai. Links up nicely with Bronwyn Dorma. Wise Rampton. Great line from depth. Maika Montoro.
Stay outside.
Bit of a show and go. Kukutai is there in support though. Sam Brackett shifts the ball out to the wider channels. Bronwyn Dorma sets it up nicely. Nikki Dix. Good defense from Western Province.
No hands, Blue!
Go towards the short side. Look at the offloading capabilities. And here comes the danger lady, Salome Lewis. Offload is good. Her left winger, Natalie Bjorkland. Will she go all the way? Just short. Good defense again from the number 9, Ayaka Soga.
Guys, new captain.
Yeah. So, captain.
Okay. Another not rolling, slowing the ball down, taking away a scoring opportunity. Okay, please speak to your players. They have to roll away. Otherwise, the next one again is a yellow. Please speak to them. I know you guys are tired.
Scrum, please.
Scrum. Scrum. Keep the tackles lower, please. Got a high tackle over there.
Nokubonga Siko. What an engine she has on her.
Thanks.
Mentioned already, started every single game for them in the provincial tournament where they were finalists.
Crouch.
And well, this is interesting. She's not joining the scrum. She's actually standing
Sit.
at outside center. Nokubonga Siko
Boys out.
comes back again, nice and cleanly for the Rhinos. Kukutai decides to go herself. She's supported by inside center Alicia Namosi Malau.
Release now, West
Sophie
Province.
Perez back on the pitch. Keeping it in the trenches.
Play on
In
first
close
one.
combat. Great awareness there. Great steal as well. Anushka Groenewald was an important one. Ola Masakala gets us out of the 22, but San Clemente Rhinos can't find Lohas. And the outcome of that exchange working out for DHL Western Province women. They were right on their try line. Looked like a bit of a miskick from Masakala, but they just wanted
Time
to
off.
get them out of jail, a little bit of room to breathe, and the mistake comes from the
Time
San
off.
Clemente Rhinos.
Subs.
Unable to find Lohas. Already got a brace in this fixture. 2 tries to her name. And the subs continue to roll. And they've got quality in this side. Nikki Dix was really good. Zianda Konchi comes back onto the pitch, and so does Nomsa Mokwai, number 5. And captain Shona Leah
Time on.
Weston. He's got a little bit of a break to rest. It's a 4-man line out.
Right, play on.
Tandile Mazwi shifts out. That's very well worked. Well taken as well by Zandi Swakoswa. Able to build the phases nicely now.
No 6, no
A
6.
strong carry.
Ruck is formed 6. Hands.
This time, hands in the ruck. Shot ball comes onto it to the head of steam. Timpo Kwaine. Soka. Masakala. Siko. Sets it
Play
up.
it. You've got it.
Always committing players to the ruck.
I said you had
Ma-
it.
Mambe's in there. She's been really good.
No advantage,
Anushka
knock on.
Groenewald. Gone through some
Here we
good
go.
work, tough work. Performing jackals under pressure. Strong carries, making
your
sure that
middle
you're in a
mark.
good body position around those fringes to make your tackles. That's what Anushka Groenewald has done so well. Britta comes back onto the pitch. A little bit of a rest for her. And all smiles. South Africans as well as part of that Rhinos management. It's great to see them sharing that intellectual property.
Vian, just make sure we're getting more players on than 15. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Malone feeds. Comes
Ball
back
is out.
quickly for them. Pick and go on the blind side. Sophia Lamfer
First one,
is
play.
nice and frosty. Makes a
Well then.
very good tackle.
There we go.
And
There's
that's
your mark.
fantastic flanker play as well. Can you believe she was a backline player? Meg Mambe, one-handed offload. She's quality. Strong carry. Again, Lohas. Perez. Great pass. Big hit. Lock on lock. Tandile Mazwi. Reminding Nomsa Mokwai. Konchi takes it up. Perez. Kukutai. Bitter. Back to Bitter on the inside. This is good play.
Step back. Step back. 23.
Namosi Malau cleans
Get back here,
nicely.
get back.
Leah Weston goes onto the blind. It's a good little pop inside. Malone has done some nifty work there with the tackle. Coming around the corner. Raika Hendricks looking to box kick. Oh, wow, try saving defensive effort there from number 15, Carmelita Malone, who's also played at
Captain,
scrum half.
Your players are there first, but they're not pulling up. Just putting their hands on the ball. Please just ask them to pull up and then it's...
Karina, you can go.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Ball is out.
Malone, change of direction now from Western Province, met by some extreme defense, mega defense. Meg Mambe.
Hold it, Meg.
And they've won the penalty as well with a bit of an obstruction. Yes, again, a little bit unorganized, not sure when to go direct, come from depth and really run into contact. But the defensive efforts and the way they've been so organized in that part of the game, the San Clemente Rhinos has really applied pressure to DHL Western Province women's side, especially in the 22. So Shomla Puzi gets another rest.
Just sit so they can see you injured.
And I believe Mariam Ibrahim has come back onto the pitch. She'll lock down with another tall woman, Shomla, rather Nomsa Mogwai, South African. They're getting a little bit of treatment. We see Zianda Konchi.
Yeah?
Old mates.
No worries.
That's Tandi Lemazwi coming over.
Okay,
Have
sure.
a
I think
chat
with all the
and
replacements, that's fine. With all the
Amahle
replacements, I will
Nyoba,
watch. Thank you.
another South African. Well, it's all about the South Africans.
Okay.
Actually,
It's
we
another
see
blood.
Leah Weston give the high five there.
Province.
But it's
Okay.
not all about the South
Can
Africans,
can we
of
take
course.
this
It's
off the
also
field
about
so that the subs can come on. And as
what
well
this
you-
Rhino side is trying to do.
No, can you please put something
Melting
on
pots
that?
of different cultures. And it can go two ways. It can either cause fragmentation within a squad or can really bring them together
Take
to
your-
something so special.
Okay, let's settle on.
And you create a new culture, a new team identity, a chemistry, which can really take you to the top. And it must be said, so far the San Clemente Rhinos side looks to be ticking all those boxes.
Time on.
Of course, for DHL Western Province ladies, for them it's more about development, allowing their squad to expand a little bit, allowing some of the younger players to get an
Crouch.
opportunity.
Bind.
And, well, they haven't stood back.
Sit.
Sophie
Stay
Prez,
outside.
steady.
Yes.
Kukutai, out wide. Salome Lewis with a fantastic dummy line. Bitters lets the ball do the work. And, well, she'll go all the way under the sticks. But it won't be easy. Welcome to South Africa, says number 16, Anushka Groenewald. Said she doesn't mind the hard, tough work. Jordan Conite
You guys do.
has been effective, and, well, the call is to come back. I think it's for a forward pass, perhaps. Lucky to get away with that one, DHL Western Province side, and Natalie Bjorkland denied that try.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Malone feeds, pressure coming from the Rhinos. It's going to be a tight head.
Play.
Good work,
Ball's
though,
out.
from Anushka
First one.
Ekron. But again, the work in the tight, very good by the Rhinos. They come back with the ball.
Advantage,
Meg
never onside.
Mambe's in the thick of things. Cross kick. Will it work? Oh! Well, they're really expressing
onside.
themselves now, the Rhinos. Looked like 7 flanker Mariam Ibrahim with that. Here comes number 6, Meg Mambe, Sam Brackett. No stopping them. They'll just keep coming for you, and that's Micah Montoro with the finish. Whether it's forwards or backs, they've got such a high level of skills. They don't mind passing the ball. Let the ball do the work, play where the space is. Their support lines have been really good. So impressed with their technique at ruck time. And they get another try. Sophie Perez looks at the target. Looked like she had a clean hit, and it's through the sticks. Sophie Perez He's been really, really good as well for his side. The momentum they start to gain with her at scrummy. But they really have just opened up the playbook now. And seems everything they try seems to work out.
Vian, can you give me the time, please?
Ekron with the kickoff. Chase is a little bit slow. Meg Mambe will keep coming. Here comes inside center. Namo Simalao. She's looking for support. Back to Meg Ryan. How good are the skills? Nomsa Mokwai. Quick ball for Pers. Here comes Gonchi. Gonchi into the 22. Pers. Petet fly off. Show and go. That's good play from her. She was running out of
Release
space.
now, Province! Back.
She's
Get
made good
onside,
yardage as
onside.
well. Sophie Pers. Meg Mambe. Great clean out that. Shona Leah Weston. She was in a support line, adjusted nicely. Now it comes back for Grace Kukutai. Out wide, they got numbers.
No advantage.
Doesn't work out for them. They'll come back for the advantage.
Province,
High
keep the
tackle.
tackles lower. There we go.
To the corner they go. They've been denied more than they've been successful in this part of the game. It's no wonder they want to try and test it, see if they can get it right. Nomsa Mokwai, number 5, first player there. Scored a very good try off of a maul not so long ago. Mokwai takes it
Don't worry, guys.
outside.
Option.
Her
scrum
right
line out.
shoulder, the skew throw is the call
Scrum.
from referee Nodia. And the call from DHL Western Province women is to take the scrum. I think that's a good call as well. With the line out, so much can go wrong. It's not to say that in a scrum, it's not as complicated, but a lot less movement in a scrum.
We sit. Crouch. Bind.
They'll be looking
Sit.
now to feed, and it'll be interesting to see, do you now clear your lines under pressure? Done well to get it out. If it goes to the captain,
Release
good
now.
strong carry from her to stay on her feet. Now she's on the ground and not letting go. Fantastic carry,
Off the foot. Play.
not from the mark, so Malone will get another opportunity. Nadia, good pass. Struggling to get out their 22 though. Defense solid from the Rhinos.
Ruckus form. Please don't put your
There
hands
goes
in
the
six.
captain again. Sese Tumchazi, quick tap and go. She loves the game, stays on her feet nicely, allowing her teammates to get there to clean. Just can't hold on to it. Another unforced error, and that'll be frustrating for Western Province. You can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to build the phases, even if they're 5 meters from their try line, trying to just get a taste of the ball, get a taste of some phase rugby, play a little bit of ruggers. That's what it's all about out there. And it's working out a lot more for San Clemente Rhinos. But of course, the experience of the side and the skill
Crouch.
levels, you can see clearly still a little bit underexperienced, this
Sit.
young DHL Western Province women's side, but they will grow from strength to strength
out.
after this experience. Captain Leah Weston shifts it out wide. Oh, what a skip pass that was. No stopping her. Inside, outside. See you later. Salome Lewis again. Absolutely loving it. And why not? So far from home, some of the players will get to stay with this side. It's been fantastic, the collaboration between the San Clemente Rhinos and this region of South Africa. Looking to barter and trade intellectual property, whether it's players, talent, skill. And must say, it's paying dividends, clearly, with the kind of rugby they've been able to play here this afternoon. Sophie Perez gets another one. Just about 3 minutes left. The score, Rhinos in the lead, 73 points. Just the 12 points from
You need a
DHL Western
subbing.
Province. Youngsters. And the rugby from the San Clemente Rhinos side has really been top-notch. Forward play, the back play, tough stuff and the beautiful stuff. It's been good. Western Province continue though. Ooh, right about on the spot there. What a take that was from Sam Brackett under pressure. Here come the backs. She's been solid. Sophia Lamper. Kukutai. Route one for her. Look how nice and tight the supporters to make sure that they retain possession. Burst of speed again. Salome Lewis. How good is Meg Mambe? Support lines have been brilliant. Good pressure at ruck time from Western Province. They've earned themselves possession of the ball now. What can they come up with? They want to end this game on a high note.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Substitutions come back on now for the DHL Western Province women's side. That's number 26, Annelisiwe Mkabo, one of the standout players of this Western Province side.
Crouch. Bind.
Knuckles.
Sit.
Malone. Pick and go. Ekron. Again, good defense on that flanker from Sophia Lamfer. But it's come back for Western Province. Captain Mchazi met by her opposite number. Look at the technique in that tackle. So much
first need to
pressure,
roll.
but
You need to
not
get
rolling
away
away,
first.
so they'll get a penalty.
2 points. One this one.
Yeah.
Who wants first? Who wants first?
Tap and go, short pass. Conite. Oh, and there it is. Number 6 on her back. In fact, remember the name, Meg Mambe. Knows her position so well.
Scrum.
Must be said, top-notch coaching as well at the San Clemente Rhinos side. A couple of players who've had to shift positions, get used to what the responsibilities are on your role. And you see there, Sophia Lamfer swapping with Meg Mambe, so they understand what they're trying to do, where they're trying to get to, whether it's on defense or attack. Remember, flankers will be trying to get there as the first rucker. And it'll be a race
Bind.
between those two flankers on the open side.
Sit.
See who can get to that ruck first.
Ball's out.
Pick and go from the captain, Shonalia Weston. It's a good tackle. And it comes back for the Rhinos. Pitters plays a winger, and that's good defense. Raika Hendricks uses the touchline wonderfully as an extra defender. So just about 20 seconds left of the game, so it was an important one to allow them the last
Here's
chance
the middle. Wait, open up, please.
to have a
Open up,
go at
please.
it. Onwaba Mzanga. Waiting to feed. Gone to the back. There was a bit of a knock off of a Rhino's hand. So can they retain possession? It looked like Tandilo Emazwi who was there,
Advantage.
but unable to play or take advantage. And that's all she
was
wrote. Referee Nodia says that's enough. They won't play the scrum, and well, what a fixture it was, especially for the San Clemente Rhinos. And all smiles. Of course, DHL Western Province women's side won't be happy with the scoreboard, but I don't think that's what it was about. We saw the rolling substitutes coming onto the pitch, every player getting an opportunity. Coaches had an incredible opportunity here to take some data, understand what position suits a player, how do we go forward, how do we develop you. You're only 20 years old. And I must say, there are a couple of players in that DHL Western Province women's side that put up their hand, stood up. We spoke about number 26, Anelisiwe Mklabo, who was really good. Saw Malone really busy. Ayaka Soka with some great defensive work, some good carries as well. Annelise and Damase. But unfortunately, top quality, the San Clemente Rhinos coming away with the win. 73 points to 12. Side from California have done very, very well here in South Africa.